What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Builds Stuff! So it's been a long time since we've done a proper build stuff video, so we're going to build us some more Lego! So we have the Star Wars Microfighter AT, the AT right there. There's the AT driver at the top of the box. On the back, a little action shot. He's just murdering everything with his cuteness. No. So let's crack this baby open and build us a little walker thing right there. There we go. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of my life. Get out of my life forever. You got the instructions right there. Got a little baggie. Number one, dump this out. Get out of here. Another baggie. Slice of the baggie. Slice of the baggie. I don't know why I said it like that. Slice of the baggie. Oh, the slice of the baggie. Get out of here. Alright, so there we go. We got two baggies unloaded here. Get down here to ground level. Open up the instructions and let's get started. Okay, we'll put together the AT driver here first. Where is he? Oh, there's his head. There's his head. There's his helmet. There's his body. Where are his legs? Where are his legs? Oh, there he goes. Boom. Right there. And boom. Right there. He's angry. Look at that. He's just... Oh, he only has one face. Alright, put on your helmet. Get your helmet on, soldier. There you go. There you have your AT driver. Right there. Cute. Cute. There you have that. You can stand right back there while we build your vehicle, Mr. Driver. Sorry, let's get going. So, I figured it's only appropriate since I'm going to be building a Lego Star Wars set that I can talk about The Force Awakens. Yes, I saw The Force Awakens and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was good. I was entertained. I liked it. I thought it was good. I know there are people who don't like the movie, who hate the movie. That's fine. That is fine. Simple as that. You know, it's I have to talk about this because it's something that really, it honestly irks my soul, and people keep doing it, and as much as I, try to speak against it and try to talk sense into people, it kind of, excuse me, kind of goes in one ear and out the other. I posted on Twitter that, oh yeah, I love The Force Awakens. I thought it was really good. Can't wait to see what happens next. And, somebody said, oh, you're easily amused. You have low standards. And I'm like, really, dude? Like, really? Really? Like, that, you're going to be like that about it? Seriously? I just, man. I really don't like people who do that. I really don't like people with that mentality of, my opinion is right and everybody else's opinion is wrong. If it's, if your opinion is different than mine, then you are wrong. I am right. I really, that really just puts me off to people. It really does. That is a quality that I just find repellent, like, it's okay. Like, it just, And just the way it came off, like, oh, you have low standards, like, screw you. Like, what, am I supposed to feel bad because I like the movie? Like, what? I don't get it. People need to understand that, your standards are not everyone else's standards. Maybe your standards are too high. You ever think of that? Like, I don't know. I mean, again, if you hated the movie, okay. I don't care. I don't care if you liked the movie. I don't care if you hated the movie. I paid my money to see this movie. So all that matters is what I think. I mean, the fact of the matter is this. Was it basically... What am I doing? Was it basically episode 4 with different characters? Yeah, it was. Yes. It was basically A New Hope, just with different characters. Yeah, it definitely was, but I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the movie for what it was. I was entertained. I mean, I saw somebody on Twitter who flat out called the movie boring. I didn't find the movie boring at all. I found it very entertaining. I liked the characters. And again, yeah, while the storyline was, pretty much A New Hope, yeah, I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. I don't know. It just seems like people have this weird thing when it comes to... People have this weird mentality of, this has to impress me to the umph degree in every way. It's just, people have these weird, this weird kind of, these weird sets of standards. And, I honestly don't get it. Like, I don't go into a movie. I don't start watching a TV show. I don't, Austin! And my cat's meowing in the background. I don't open up a new toy with the mentality of, this must impress me in every way. No, it does not have to impress you in every way. If it does, it's a nice bonus, but, it is by no means a requirement for me anyway. I think that's the white plate. But, it just... For me, like when I go into a movie, when I go into a movie or I start watching a TV show or anything, I don't automatically start contrasting and comparing. I don't go into it automatically with the mentality of, oh, this better live up to my standards. Like, no, whenever I watch a movie, a TV show, wherever I open up a new toy, my mentality is always this. Okay, let's see how this goes. That's the way I go into it. I go into it with a clean slate, open mind. That's what I do. And I feel like that works out better because, if you go into anything with really bloated expectations, you're most likely going to be disappointed. So I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't automatically start contrasting and comparing. It's like, for me, like, I did not go into the Star Wars movie, thinking, oh, this better live up to the lore and better, be faithful to the canon and all this. No, again, I was watching this like it's its own thing, it's its own movie, and, I enjoyed it. And even though it is a sequel, I still, I watch it as its own thing. I'm like, okay, this is... a different story. Not really a different story, but you know what I mean. Like, this is its own thing, And that's how I kind of, critique stuff. I critique it as its own thing. I mean, like the Godzilla movie. Like, I did not like the Godzilla movie. I did not like it. It literally put me to sleep. That movie I found boring. That movie literally put me and Lori to sleep. We were both nodding off in the theater because it was boring. To us, anyway. And, of course, in the comment section, people were arguing me up and down and telling me why I was supposed to like it. No, it's all right. It's okay, and many times I said to people, hey, I didn't care for the movie. If you enjoyed it, cool. You're not wrong. I didn't like the movie. Guess what? I'm not wrong either. Nobody's wrong when it comes to their opinion. And again, I feel like people don't get that concept, People are allowed to like what they like and not like what they don't like. And I think I missed a step here. Yes, you did. But, there we go. It's weird. It's just like... And that dude on Twitter just like irked my soul because he pretty much made it out like, no. Let me tell you why you were supposed to hate this movie. Like, no, I liked it. Simple as that. If you did not like it, okay. You're not wrong. That's cool. I liked it. So what? What does it matter? It's just, it irks my soul when people have that mentality. It really, really does, because it makes no sense. It Again, your standards are not everyone else's standards. And just because somebody likes something that you don't, doesn't mean they're wrong. Doesn't mean you should talk down to them. Because that's what he was coming off too. Like, he's talking down to me because I liked the movie. Like, you have low standards. Like, I liked the movie. So what? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I will never, ever, ever talk down to somebody because they like something that I don't. I never talked down to anybody who liked the Godzilla movie. I was just like, hey, if you enjoyed it, cool. Okay. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to tell you why you were supposed to hate it. I don't care. Like, you paid your money for that ticket. If you felt you got your money's worth out of it, cool. I'm happy for you. Great. My experience was different. And that's the thing is, it's all based on the individual's experience. Everybody has their own tastes. Everybody has their own preferences. Everybody has their own likes and dislikes. That's just reality, ladies and gentlemen. That is reality. And I just so genuinely dislike people who think like that. Like, oh, I hate it, so everyone else is supposed to hate it too. And let me tell you why you were supposed to hate it. Or vice versa. People who are like, oh, I loved it. How dare you say you hated it? Let me tell you why you're wrong and why you were supposed to love it. Like, no, I don't care. At the end of the day, I spent my money on whatever. I spent my money to go see that movie. I spent my money on that toy. Whatever, I paid my money. All that matters is what I think of it. At the end of the day, only my opinion matters because I'm the one that spent my money. So, it's just weird. It's just weird. Hey, we're going to build a head now. Woo! But anyway, what was I doing? What am I doing here? What am I doing? It was just weird. But yeah, like I said, that mentality just irks my soul. And whenever people exhibit that trait, it just, I honestly just feel like saying, congratulations, you have just solidified your position as somebody I want nothing to do with. Like, really, like, I don't like talking to people like that. Like, I really don't. I don't want to talk to people like that. Like, it's fine to have discussion. It's fine to disagree. And I'm not saying you're not allowed to disagree with people. You're allowed to disagree with people. But don't talk down to people because of their opinion. Don't judge people based on their opinion. Like, it's a really weird concept. Like, if you're gonna judge somebody, judge them on, oops, I did something wrong here. Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? Yes, I did. Oh, let me get my brick separator here. I actually do have a brick separator, but I am too lazy right now to actually go get it. There we go. There's my brick separator. Because I'm rambling here and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. That's supposed to go there, and then that goes there. There you go. But anyway, but like I said, don't get me wrong. People are allowed to disagree. I'm not saying, but that's the thing. It's like, if you disagree with somebody, okay, you disagree, fine, but don't sit there and talk down to them. You don't need to talk down to them. You don't need to argue them up and down and tell them, why they're supposed to like what you like, why they're wrong and you're right, and all, like that doesn't make sense. It's like, okay, you didn't like it. Okay, you didn't like it. I disagree with you, but okay, that's pretty much all you have to say. That's pretty much how those arguments, I feel anyway, should end. I enjoyed this. I did not enjoy this, but, I enjoyed, here's the thing. This is the way the conversation should go. I did not enjoy that movie. I did enjoy it. Okay, well, if you enjoyed it, good for you. And that's as far as the conversation should go. Really. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, this gets a stud. See, I'm not paying attention. Goes not paying attention. I'm like, how's that supposed to connect there? Ooh, there we go. I mean, bottom line, people, I mean, everybody's allowed to like what they like and not like what they don't like. Doesn't mean they're wrong. Doesn't mean you should talk down to them. It doesn't mean, you know, because trust me, like, when you start doing that, oh, I forgot to give the guy his little gun. Let me give him his gun here. Sorry. All this time. You've been unarmed all this time. I'm so sorry. So sorry there, buddy. There you go. Now you're ready for anything. But I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Boop. There we go. Oh, it's actually a little ratchet joint too. Ooh. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't even remember anymore. But like I said, like people who talk that way, I just don't want to talk to. I do not want anything to do with people who think like that, because it's just like, you know, like I said, if you're gonna judge somebody, you know, judge them on their actions, judge them on the content of their character. Do not judge them based on their entertainment preferences. You know, like, you know, that just doesn't make sense. But hey, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a good movie. I was entertained. And, you know, I can't wait to see the next one. I like the characters. I thought they were cool. It had humor. It made me laugh. You know, for me anyway, I walked out of that theater. Me and Lori both. We walked out of the theater and we were like, that was good. I like that. You know, that was, you know. And anybody who, you know, hated the movie, okay, you're allowed to hate the movie. I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're wrong because you hated it. You didn't like the movie, you didn't like it. Okay. Sorry you feel that way. Simple as that. Simple as that. I'm making legs here. But one thing I will say, there is a video that I will recommend. If you loved The Force Awakens, if you hated Force Awakens, I'm going to recommend a video. I'm going to put it in the description down below. I don't know if any of you watch Black Nerd Comedy. Andre, the Black Nerd. He actually did a video about The Force Awakens that I absolutely loved, because he just goes on this rant about people who are hating on the movie and whatnot. And he just, I love Andre because he tries to do what I try to do. We try to be the voice of reason in a sea of whiny fanboys. That's basically what we do. You know, he doesn't argue with people. He just tries to talk sense into you. And that's what I do. Like, I never argue with people. If you disagree with me, you disagree with me. Like, all I ever try to do, I don't try to prove you wrong. I don't try to tell you you're wrong and you're stupid and blah, 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 and talk down to you. All I ever do is try to talk sense into people. And that's what Andre does too. And that's why I love him. And I'm going to put a link to his video in the description. I really suggest that everybody watches this video. Whether you love the movie, whether you hated it, I think you'll get something out of it either way. Because, again, he's just trying to talk sense into people. And basically saying what I was saying too. Like, hey, if you love the movie, cool. If you hated the movie, cool. But I don't need to fight about it. I don't need to talk down to people about it. Because that's the thing. It's like, you know, when you start doing that, when you start trying to kind of impose your will on people and tell them, you know, no, you're wrong, and let me tell you why you're wrong. Like, that doesn't make you come off better. That doesn't make you come off smarter. It makes you come off dumber and worse. Simple as that. I mean, it's just, you don't come out of it looking good. You know, it doesn't make you look good at all. It's not a good look on you. My cat agrees with me. Right, Austin? Oh, now you don't want to talk. Now he doesn't want to talk. Meowing this whole time, but when I ask him a question, now he's silent. Oh, yes. Yes, Austin. Okay, there you go. Thank you. I know. What am I doing? Making missiles. But do sum up. And again, I know that everything I said is going to go in one ear and out the other for a lot of people. Whatever. Again, like all I can do is try to talk sense into people. That's all I ever do. I don't preach, religion or faith or spirituality or anything like that. I don't preach God or nothing like that. All I ever try to preach is common sense. And time again, I'm proving that common sense ain't really all that common, which is kind of sad. Because it really is sad because a lot of what I'm saying, like, I feel like I shouldn't even have to say this because it should be common sense. Like, you should just know this, but this is the way people are. What are you gonna do? But, like I said, remember, everybody's allowed to like what they like and not like what they don't like. When it comes to opinions, nobody is wrong. The end. And we're done building this little guy. So there we go. There you have your little at. Oh, that's so cute. It's like a little puppy. A little puppy with antenna. That's cute. That's very cute. So he actually does have a ratcheted head that can move up and down. He can move his legs. He actually has, I guess you call knees right there. And he has a little flick missiles right there. And of course some extra parts that I'm not going to do anything with. And then we'll take this little guy. Take the driver, sit him up top here. Where's he supposed to sit? A specific place? Am I missing something? I'm missing something, aren't I? I'm missing a piece. Wait, I left a piece out! I left a piece. Oh, okay. This is this piece right here. Whoops. Oh. He's down. He went down. Down dog. There we go. There we go. Now we're done. Ah, okay. So he just gets plugged in right in there. There you go. I like these little microfighters. They're so cute. Look at that. That's adorable. So there you go. There you have your little AT-AT, the at right there. Yay. So there you go. So there you go. There you have the Lego Microfighters AT-AT. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you got something out of it. And again, please watch the video that I will link in the description. Please, whatever your stance is on Star Wars The Force Awakens, please, I urge you, watch this video. Because watch the video linked in the description because I think either way you'll get something out of it. And either that or you'll just get a good laugh out of it. But hopefully you'll learn something also. So there you go. That is it. I hope you enjoyed this EmGo build stuff. And yeah, there you go. So, don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And of course, you can check out my EmGo build stuff playlist for any builds you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out. So this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, pull me in your face.